Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the home studio. We are here. We are on week 4 of the third 9 weeks, kindergarten and first grade, and we are going to be making a hot cup of cocoa. Since we've had snow and it's been cold, I thought this would be a good time to do this. All right, we're going to draw several things on here first, okay? Then we have to cut out and glue some stuff. First thing I want you to do is I want you to make either an oval, not an oval, either a giant square or a giant rectangle, but I want you to kind of make the edges a little roundy so it's not like a perfect square, okay? So that's going to be our cup, all right? Up here above that cup, I want you to make a large oval, okay? I want you to make a small rectangle and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little lines in it. And then wherever you have this other blank space over here, I want you to do a thing. It starts out with a letter C, and then it comes down and over, makes another letter C, it comes back up like that. And that's going to be our handle, okay? So where the oval is, I need you to take your brown crayon, brown colored pencil, brown, whatever you got. I'm going to see if I can get my good brown out of here. There it is. And I'm going to turn mine sideways. And I'm going to use the little tiny circles, little tiny spaces. I'm using ovals, and it's okay to use ovals. So I'm using that this time. Okay? All right. Then I'm going to, there they are. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut out my big square or rectangle, whichever way you want to. This one's a rectangle. I did a square before too. They both work. Okay, so there's that. Then I want you to cut out the brown oval. Now don't cut everything out all at once because you don't want to lose pieces. All right, so if you cut one thing out at a time, it's going to work a whole lot better for you. Because if you cut everything out at once, you're going to lose your pieces. That's not good. It's just not. All right, so... All right. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to take some glue. I have a glue stick. And I'm going to put some glue up here near the top. And then I'm going to stick my oval like this. Okay, now notice I left a little bit of space between the top and my brown because it makes it look like the whole cup goes around that way. Okay? Next thing you want to cut out is go ahead and cut out your handle. That's what this thing is that we made with the letter C's. Do your best to stay right on your pencil line. These are wee tiny scissors. These are my tiny crafting scissors that I keep in my art supplies. I have a bigger set around here that I normally use, but this was right here at the drafting table today, the drawing right here in the home studio, so I figured I'd go ahead and use these. But I've got big fat fingers! So, what I like to do when I glue this on there is I like to put a little bit of glue in one spot And then I put my top on there. And then I see where, whoops, hello fingers. And then I like to see where this is gonna be. And then I just kind of pull it up a little bit and I slip the glue there underneath and then I tap it down. Okay, so there's my handle. Now, last thing we need to cut out is our rectangle. Now, normally, you would take your scraps and you would throw them away. Albert is crying, so I'm going to take mine and make them into a puffy ball. And I'm going to throw them to my dog, Albert, so he has something to occupy him and he can chew. There you go, buddy. Get it. All right, so what you need to do with the rectangle is this. All these little tiny lines, you snip them. So it's going to make our marshmallows. So we can have marshmallows in our hot cocoa. So if you cut on the line, it'll give you 6 little tiny marshmallows. Now, the way I like to do this is I'll put the glue on my brown place, but I like to take a little bit of glue on my finger and I touch the square so it's on my finger. And then I touch where I put the glue and it sticks better. Hear him over there chewing that paper? I knew that's what he wanted, that crazy guy. That's my dog Albert. He's a crazy guy. Makes it so much easier. Whoops. Oh, I ran out of glue. Crazy man. Put it there. One more. One more. Put it there, and then the glue on your finger, you just go like this and rub it right off. Come right off. Okay, remember, always put your glue stick down inside as far as it'll go, and get your cap on there. I had a boy today at school. He had he looked like a brand new glue stick. He's like, Mr. Wilbur, it doesn't work. And what happened was he had left the cap off a little bit. He hadn't put it down inside, and so it dried out. So I gave him a new glue stick, but I mean, you want to make them last a long time if you can. All right, so now I don't like a plain white cup. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. So what I want you to do is I want you to draw some kind of really cool picture on here that's going to make your heart happy. Okay? On this one, I don't know, I may do a... I may do... I may do a Baby Yoda, and he's having his own cup of cocoa. If you don't know who Baby Yoda is, that's fine. But if you do know who he is, that's cool too. But you don't have to do Baby Yoda. That's just the first thing that popped into my brain today. At the moment. I'll show you my example here in a minute. All right, so there's Baby Yoda. And, you know, I can draw part of a forest back here behind him. Trees and stuff. It's in a weird alien world. And maybe the trees look like big letter Y's with circles on them. So it look like tomato plants. I don't know. It's tomato plant place. It's a tomato plant world. That's where all the tomatoes come from. That's a gift from the grocery store. We don't grow them here on Earth. We get them from the tomato plant place. All right. So what do you think you're going to do now? Well, we're throwing away, right? No. Now you've got to trace it. And then you're going to color it. Okay? Now, I don't have time to do that right now. But look, through the magic of searching through these papers. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. It was just here. Well, oh, there it is. Wrong side, Mr. Woolworth. Wrong side. So, this is what I did for my example. I wanted to go back and redo our Aurora Borealis that we did. And then, remember, we talked about how it's way up north. And so, I put some mountains on there with the snow on them. And then I put some pine trees here on this hill. And some way far away pine trees back here where that's why they're black. And then I put some blue on here for the snow. And this is what I wanted to make for my hot cup of cocoa. Okay? And then, like I said, this is the one we did tonight. This is the Baby Yoda one. And that's okay, too. So remember, do your cup of cocoa. And then you can take your picture. Have your mom or dad take a picture. Or grandma or whoever's doing your artwork with you. And have them send it to me on my email. And then you can sit here and you can enjoy some cocoa. Oh, it's hot. It burned my tongue. Ah.